This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
The Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny faced a rushed court hearing on Monday at a police station near the airport where he was arrested the previous evening, an extraordinary move by the Russian authorities who poisoned him months earlier. Mr. Navalny's lawyer was notified Monday afternoon that his client would, within minutes, receive a court hearing to consider whether he would remain in jail because in Russia, you get charged for being a waste of poison.
The WWE announced that their annual pay-per-view event, WrestleMania, will take place at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida this year. The decision to move the event from the originally announced Los Angeles comes because of the looser COVID restrictions in the state of Florida, allowing the WWE to have fans in attendance. WWE CEO and chairman Vince McMahon is set to debut his new finishing move, the Super Spreader.
Iran jails a U.S. businessman, possibly jeopardizing Biden's plans for diplomacy with Tehran. The imprisonment of a fourth American could derail a bid by the Biden administration to revive a nuclear agreement, or it could lead to potato sack Ben Affleck making Argo 2.
U.S. defense officials say they are worried about an insider attack or other threat from service members involved in securing President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration, prompting the FBI to vet all of the 25,000 National Guard troops coming into Washington for the event. You're vetting vets? Isn't the whole point of being a troop that you're loyal to our country? It's called vetting because being a veteran makes you the most vetted. Unless, of course, you're a veterinarian.
The National Rifle Association filed for bankruptcy this week as they plan to restructure and move their base of operations to Texas. I guess the NRA just ran out of ammunition.
The FBI is seeking the woman who may have stolen a laptop from Nancy Pelosi's office. Nancy is worried they'll search it and find her project, a super sexy Vladimir Putin holiday calendar.
A goat and a dog, who were each elected mayor, have helped raise money to renovate a Vermont community playground. In 2018, Fairhaven residents elected Lincoln the Goat as its honorary mayor. Lincoln helped raise about $10,000, while the current mayor, Murphy, a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, has raised $20,000. Unfortunately, Murphy has been charged with extortion and bribery related to a big jar of peanut butter.
Actor Jamie Lynn Spears voiced concern online over the lack of noise produced by Tesla vehicles while running. A social media post by Spears warned that the noiselessness of Teslas could lead to the death of unsuspecting cats who would not be able to hear the vehicles approaching. After all, if a Tesla hits a cat and nobody's around to hear it, does it make a meow?
Nestle Prepared Foods is recalling certain pepperoni Hot Pockets because they may be contaminated with pieces of glass and hard plastic. Now, the most dangerous thing isn't the scorching hot cheese inside.
Members of the Church of Satan are grieving the destruction of a historic Halloween house in Poughkeepsie that authorities say was set ablaze this week by an unidentified arsonist. The historic home, built in 1900, served as an Addams Family-style hub for local adherents of the religion. One member of the church likened the arson to a terrorist attack. Unfortunately, to be classified as a terrorist attack, it would have to be against Christians, the people who, before today, I thought were the actual Church of Satan.
A California man was arrested after being found hiding out in Chicago O'Hare International Airport for a reported 3 months. Aditya Singh, the man in question, took refuge in the airport's security zone for fear that he would contract COVID if he returned home to California. This news is monumental as it is the first time anybody has ever voluntarily chosen to stay in O'Hare for longer than necessary.
The Nashville Zoo is grieving the unexpected loss of a newborn giraffe. The calf was accidentally stepped on by her mother. Now that's something they didn't show you in The Lion King.
The New Jersey government is rolling out vaccines for older citizens, the medically infirm, and smokers. Some people are questioning the decision to include smokers in the vaccine pool. But now I am no longer questioning my decision to rip tobacco from a bong for 3 years of my life.
Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel have a new baby. They named him Phineas, and they can't wait to introduce him to his stepbrother Ferb and their pet Perry the Platypus.
Trucks owned by UK shellfish firms descended on Britain's Parliament Monday to protest the Brexit-related red tape they claim is suffocating their businesses. If they think that Brexit is suffocating their businesses, maybe they should throw the fish back in the water.
Elon Musk donated $5 million to the education group Khan Academy. Hey Elon, can you donate money to me too?
Billionaire Samsung scion Lee Jae-yong was sent back to prison on Monday after a South Korean court handed him a 2.5-year sentence for his involvement in a 2016 corruption scandal that spurred massive protests and ousted South Korea's then president. It just goes to show you, if you want a bribe done right, you should do it through Apple Pay.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenightHump.com.